Make it happen. Come on, don't be knucklehead. Let's go.
Welcome back to our Super Bowl 57 edition of One-on-One. Sam Davis, Ryan Gregory. It's Frank Caliendo with us here. Frank, thanks for taking a couple minutes.
Awesome. So you guys are in school?
That's
seniors. Awesome. Seniors.
Yeah.
My son's a freshman at ASU. So
awesome. Love it. Yeah, we're seniors at Fordham back in New York. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
So Frank, first of all,
I'm not gonna let you. I'm just gonna interview you guys slowly.
Sure. Okay.
About everything. They're gonna go Shaq, make it happen. Kevin Durant to the Suns.
So we knew the impressions were coming. First of all, how's it been being here, being at Radio Row, especially with your son here?
I've done this a million times. So yeah, I walk around trying not to make eye contact with people so I don't end up on too many shows. Yeah, so I saw you guys. I was like, I need to be on with the Fordham guys. That's what I need to do. I was like, screw some of the networks, none of that stuff. I've been around this. I need to be.
So you've done that before. Have you done a Fordham show before?
I honestly may have.
Okay. Maybe you've done it once.
That it's happened. That's pretty cool that you guys come out here. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's really great. So you have a broadcasting school, or what's the?
Yes. So we have a radio station and stuff that we're all part of and do everything for.
So do you guys fight with like Syracuse University?
It's a huge rivalry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they're right over there.
We had the 49ers.
Oh, did you?
Announcer on the other day.
They just have Mike Tirico on all day.
Yeah, it's Vin Scully back and forth with Mike Tirico and
nice
blow for blow.
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah,
good rivalry.
Tom Brokaw shows up. NBC. All right, go ahead. Come
on. So one of the things that I just really admire about you is your ability to mesh both the comedy and sports lanes. You kind of just talk about how you're able
to I grew up playing. I don't even let you finish the questions. That's part of it. I grew up playing sports. I had no interest in doing comedy. I always tell kids if they wanted to get into comedy, do some school theater classes and stuff like that, because that gets you more in tune with just general comedy in general. So I just grew up playing sports. I was a catcher. And I was behind the plate and I was making fun of the batters with the umpire and stuff like that. So that's kind of why comedy and sports is natural to me. You didn't know I was going to be able to pull it back together. Like, why is he going to all this other stuff? But yeah, it's like Tony Romo in the middle of the game. Oh, Jim, what's he going to do here? So yeah, that was why comedy and sports came. It wasn't on purpose. And then once I got there and was doing sports with comedy, I just got lazy and didn't try to do a bunch of other stuff. So that's the reality behind that.
Frank, do you have a Vin Scully impression? Since we are Fordham.
Fly ball into deep center field.
That's probably all I could do.
Got it. I didn't know if you had one or not. I know you haven't tried them out, but
baseball is so regional.
Yeah.
That and Vin Scully was one of the biggest names ever to do it. Probably the last of the national guys. But even so, in the last 10, 15 years, I mean, he broadcast for what, 250,000 years?
A long time.
Well,
a long
in
time.
The days of the dinosaurs.
60-something years.
60s,
so,
that's
yeah,
crazy. Yeah. So yeah, and one of my favorites, if not the favorite. But in terms of that, so not a lot of baseball announcers, football announcers, because it's one game, one day a week or three now. But everybody knows those announcers, especially the A teams on each network. So it's a little bit more. It's a little easier to find people that everybody knows. And when they're analysts, they describe stuff that's going on. So that's why Madden was so good, because you could describe the, everyday stuff as you would hear him in a football game.
I will say that if there's one baseball guy you have to do, it's Vin Scully.
Yeah. Yeah. And he was even on The Simpsons a bunch, right?
And he called NFL games as well back in the day.
He could do everything.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, it was like an Al Michaels before Al Michaels, right?
Yes.
Well, do you believe in miracles? Yes.
Frank, what's the favorite impression? What's the favorite for you personally?
I don't really care,
because I know
when they're new, like Robert Downey Jr. is always fun. So just burp halfway through the sentences. Those are good. Or like a John C. Reilly. That's one kind, because he's in so many movies. And did you touch my drum set? That kind of a thing. Did you touch my drum set? Did you touch my drum set? So just the people know those quotes and stuff like that. So throwing those things in. But I don't really care. As long as people are laughing and having fun with it, that's where I'm at.
And in terms of the actual Super Bowl, the reason I guess we're technically here, what impresses you the most about, the Mahomes-Reed combo?
Maybe innovation. I don't know. I would pick the Chiefs. I pick somebody different every time, but this time I'm picking the Chiefs. I just think because they've been here in Patrick Mahomes, you just never know where he's going to throw it. And if he doesn't have a mustache drawn on him, I think he's got a chance.
Have you been flip-flopping picks throughout the different sites?
Yeah. It's like
it's basically a toss-up anyway.
Why would somebody listen to me for picks?
Well, so I want to hear just a couple impressions. The one I wanted to hear most is Chris Berman.
Can we get your Super Bowl prediction in his voice?
It's just Morse code. Say what you will, but nobody circles the wagons.
like the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah. All the impressions just turned into motor car sounds. I don't know what a motor car is, but I think it's a dealership. But yeah, that's so the Eagles. That Chris Berman goes with the Eagles. I don't know what to say. Patrick Mahomes, Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs. Yeah, so
I was gonna say, yeah, gotta have a Mahomes with that kind of voice.
Yeah, man, it's that kind of thing right there.
Yeah.
Right in there. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, there it is.
Love it, love it. Frank Caliendo, thank you so much for taking a couple minutes to be with us.
Great
We
job,
appreciate
guys.
it.
Rackney, I am out. Nice blue checkerboard shirts.
Thanks.
Nice
Guys,
blue sweat,
guys,
nice
did you
blue
plan that, though, with
windbreaker
a
there.
little bit
No,
of-
we didn't.
completely on-
That's nice. Short
We're
sleeve
just on that
boxer.
wavelength right
Good.
now.
There you go.
I didn't even notice that until you brought it
That's
up.
what I
so
do.
That's
That's what I do. I notice really important things.
Of course.
Thanks, guys.
Frank, thank
Appreciate it.
you.